What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Mob Psycho 100, episode 4. I feel like, okay, there was something we were talking about last episode, at least on Patreon. What was it? I don't remember. My phone's down there, but I don't want to grab it. I don't want to move from the chair. Any slight movement from the chair could trigger an OCD episode. Anyway, so where we left off though, and it's really hot. The freaking air conditioning, the unit outside, I don't know what you call it, the big box outside your house, it's frozen. So it's hot. Anyway, so I think where we left off was he had that emotional, Mob needs to learn to love himself, that thing, yeah. So, what we got the background on him. So he developed a complex because he tried to hide growing up. He tried to hide as much as he could his abilities because he just was so, I think, afraid of being judged or cast out. And then, I mean, and that all kind of starts because, like, that girl got bored. She got bored with his abilities. That girl that he liked. Maybe at that time his first friend, maybe she wasn't even a crush, but like, I don't know, I mean, I feel like it kind of could stem from there, like, yeah, I mean, at least she didn't make fun of him for it, you know what I mean, but she got bored with it, so like, maybe he just kind of felt, I don't know, like, ashamed of the abilities, or like, just didn't really bring anything, like, you start kind of getting, like, negative emotions associated with that, part of yourself, and so because you feel like you can't share this, like, really big part of yourself, he started cutting off his emotions of, like, letting people know how he really feels. It's like, it's a defense mechanism, you don't want to get hurt, so that explained the whole emotional explosion thing, like, and I think maybe each time it'll be a different emotion, but last time it was rage. He's like, he's angry. He's probably angry about a lot of things, but that guy just kept telling him, like, you're weak, you just don't get it. You don't get it. Get a clue, get a clue. That was the big thing, right? Like, you don't understand anything. Like, he wasn't, that's me though. I never know what the fuck's the latest trend or latest joke that, like, everything, like, meme going around or the latest lingo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know any of that shit, so I feel Mob, like, when you feel kind of left out, or like you're just never gonna get it, you're always gonna be behind, right? I don't know, everything about him, like, is relatable, which I think is the point. I think, like, he's supposed to be this relatable character. We're supposed to be able to see ourselves in him some type of way. Maybe it's not everything that he goes through, but at least something you can identify with. And that's important, I think. You know, growing up, you just want to find that one person that can get you or is like you and is, like, represented. At least, like, you know what I mean? Because, first of all, then you don't feel so alone. Anyway, and then I like what his boss said to him last episode. I'm doing a fucking review. Why am I doing this? Sorry. He said, someone put it in the comment section on Patreon that they liked what his boss said. You're the protagonist of your own life. You know, essentially, don't live your life to make someone else happy. It's your life, Mob. Live the way you want. Like, live the way that's gonna make you happy. You're the star of your own life, okay? So make sure that, I just wish he could, like, be himself and not feel judged, but that's it's easy to say, not as easy to do. And on top of that, he's got powers. That makes it even harder to fit in. But then, like, when he saved the girls, you know, that one episode before, like, they were all, like, they were, like, fangirling over him. They were so impressed by him and grateful, and they had to feel nice. And he told Mob, like, dude, because of how dense you are, you were the only one that could have saved those people. You did something that no one else could have done. And it made him happy, you know, for the first time, I think. Or at least maybe for the first time in a long time. I don't know if it's the first time ever, but he was actually able to like a part of himself, or at least appreciate some part of himself. So hopefully, going forward, we get to see more of that, because he's sweet. He's so sweet. And he just needs to be loved, man. I just want him to be loved. I mean, he's probably loved by his parents, but, like, it's different when it comes to peers. He needs one friend. One genuine friend, which I guess his boss could kind of be, but at the same time he uses him. But I know he cares about him. But it'd be nice to make a friend his own age, like at school or something. But maybe the club, the oh, what are they called? Body improvement, I think. I thought I wrote that down, but I might not have. Anyway, other than that, sorry. Other than that, I stuttered and that was embarrassing. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. No after credit? I'm assuming no. I guess I could check. Don't be lazy. I just don't want to see anything, but no. Okay, we're good. Okay, good episode. I thought we would reach, like, maybe, I wasn't sure how often these emotional explosions were gonna happen, but okay, now I know it's not gonna be every episode from here on out. It's probably gonna, maybe it'll be like every 2, something like that. Well, it doesn't really matter, but okay, I'm just curious. I want to see, like, which emotions we go through, but I wonder, which one would it be this time? No way it would be, is it gonna be rage again? I don't know. I don't want them to do that because I don't want it to get repetitive, but there could be different reasons why you get angry, though, so we'll see. So this guy, okay, so he's met another psychic now, but they have different, okay, there you go, dude. The spirit that you have on your shoulder, this is the kid that he needs, or, well, I shouldn't say that. This is the one you wanted. Here he is, right there, served up to you on, like, some fucking silver platter. But anyway, so they have different philosophies on how to use their powers. Mob doesn't think they should be used on humans, probably whether they deserve it or not, or at least not to, like, harm them, but he did use them last time, like last episode, but he wasn't hurting those people. He was just kind of incapacitating them, knock them out, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, this kid thinks he should use his powers to get himself ahead in life, power. Yeah, that whole star thing was kind of, what did he say? You're not a star. What did he say? You don't bask in the sunlight because you're a star. You bask in the, wait, a star, fuck, how did he say it? Wait, you bask in the light because you're a star? Or the light shines on you because, fuck, I don't know what he said. Let me go back, because I want to understand what he was trying to say. The star doesn't get to bask in the spotlight because he's the star. The star gets to be the star because he basks in the sunlight. The spotlight. I kept saying sunlight. Spotlight. What? I'm trying to wrap. Okay. The star gets to be the star because he basks in the spotlight. Are you saying, like, because you use your powers, that's why you're a star? That's why you're, like, on top, because you use your powers to get you there? Not after the fact or something? I don't know, something. Anyway, pretty much, yeah. You want to use your powers to get ahead in life and blah, blah, blah. Mob doesn't think so. Mob doesn't think that's what's important. He doesn't think being famous or having a lot of power is what matters. What he thinks matters is the more, meaningful things in life. I don't know how else to say it, but the things that truly, I feel deep down, matter. You know, having a meaningful relationship, true, genuine relationship, friendship, just relationships with others, whatever that may be, a friendship or like a romantic relationship, or with like your parents, or like someone or another like adult that you can like look up to, or I don't want to say idolize. What am I looking for? Someone who inspires you, like I don't want to say fit in, but he wants to understand people. Like, that's what he said earlier. What I think is more important is understanding other people and like what they really mean when they say things, or like other like little what do you call those, like, is it social cues? I don't know if that's right, but Mob just thinks that what's important is like understanding people better, and I think ultimately getting to a place where people can understand him. Because when the communication, when you have that open, well, you have to have the open line of communication, but when you can communicate in a way where you can both understand each other, that's how better relationships form, healthy relationships. You know what I mean? This is how he's going to develop deeper bonds with people. And then that way, I think he won't feel so alone. You know, you want to get to that place where you can be yourself with people, right? Well, the way you get there is, well, you got to understand what someone's trying to say. I like how he's trying to improve himself. He's putting the effort in, and he's not caught up on like the shallow things, trivial things. He focuses on what really matters. I'm adding this in the middle because what I said in the middle was just, I did not put my thoughts together well. So essentially, like, I get how it feels to be alone, because when you're a YouTuber, you work from home. You, like, like, even if I tried to get up and like get ready and look pretty for you guys, it's like, okay, I just got ready for, like, let's just say it took me an hour to get ready, I don't know, curl my hair, whatever. Coming in here, sitting down in a room by myself, talking to a camera on by myself, like talking to myself, really, you guys, but you know what I mean. And then I edit it alone. I'm like watching a show alone and can't talk to someone about it until later when you guys see it. You know, it'd be nice if I could like watch a show with somebody, like, which I do, but I'm just saying, like, other shows, like, it'd be cool if I could, like, I want to watch some of these animes like at the same time as you guys. Like, I don't know, maybe one day I could do it like live, but I don't think my laptop can handle that. So until I get better equipment, nah. But anyway, but like, yeah, you're alone. Like, you do all of this stuff alone. Like, it's not like I'm going out to an office and I'm gonna be sitting down at my desk and I can like chit chat with my coworkers here and there, or it's not like I'm at school where I can like make friends. Like, do you know how hard it is for me to meet people who have a common interest? Like, I don't know how to meet those people. Like, what, go to the grocery store? I don't have friends I can go like downtown with and do well, I mean, kind of I do, but they're moving away in a year, so then I won't have anyone. So then it's kind of like, how close do I even get to them? How close do I want to let myself get, because I'm never going to see them after that? You know, like, it's just I relate to Mob because I see him putting so much effort in to be able to create these relationships with people, these friendships with people, and it's scary to put yourself out there like that, but like, he's making an effort to do it, and I love it because he realizes how important those relationships are and how important they're going to be later in life. When it's just, I feel like the older you get, the harder it is to meet people. You know what I mean? You know, like, school's one way too, but like, I'm not in school anymore. I have a job where I'm at home. Like I said, I'm not going out to the office. I'm not like taking public transportation. Like, that could be another way to meet somebody. I live in a small town, like, and then when people get older, they get a partner and maybe they have kids or whatever, like, and then they don't have as much time for friends. But if you establish those relationships or friendships when you're young, you meet before that, like, because when you're older, I just think you're just busier, it's harder to meet people. But when you establish that when you're younger, you can maintain that as you get older. I mean, it's just, I know how hard it was for me to make friends, especially having social anxiety. and to like actually meet people who share a common interest. Like, my family members don't get it. They don't understand why I like anime or this or that. So it's like, it was nice to make these, I could say with confidence, I have 2 friends. And I know that if I did not have them, I would be so miserable, so fucking lonely that it would be so, it is, even now I'm still lonely and I have those 2 friends, but it's debilitating. So I know, like, when I watch sometimes I'll like watch movies or shows and I see these friendships, these friend groups that people have. Like, there's this one show I watched where it's these 3 girls who are best friends and they're there for each other no matter fucking what. And I'm like, I have that kind of, I think, but it's like, I don't see my friends all that often. So it's like, they would see each other every day, like at work, or like they'd meet up after work. And it's like, I want that. I want people to be able to go out and do things with them. Right now, I just don't. I'm always alone. Most of the time, I'm alone. A lot of the time, it's because I have family obligations or work. Because after the family stuff, I have to work. So I don't always have time for it. But even if I did, I don't even think I could. If I just think it's like other people are busy and it's, or whatever, schedules don't line up, and that comes with getting older. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I just know that if I didn't have any friends at all that I couldn't see, like, even if I can only make time to see them once every 2 months, you know, those once every 2 months is better than never being able to see anyone who gets me, like, ever. Not even, just never? No. I would think I would be in a really dark place. Really, like, when in high school, when I had no friends, I would come home and cry myself to sleep in my bed every day. I don't ever want to go back to that. So I know how important it is to have friends. I know how important it is to maintain them for your own mental health, but also you're giving something to them. As much as they're giving to you, you're giving to them. You know what I mean? But it's also the memories that you make, and just, I want to have fun with people and to just feel understood. I don't know. I get it. I get it, Mob. I get it. And it's so nice to see him putting that effort in. Is the only way I can put it. I like seeing him put that effort in. And I really hope it works out for him. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, what else happened this episode? The team, the Body Improvement Club came to save Mob. I love it. They truly care about him. Violence is not the answer. It's not the answer. We can avoid it. We should avoid it, right? Let's choose to talk things out. I think ultimately that's when you get more accomplished, is when you can hear a person out. You don't have to agree. No one's going to agree on everything, but we don't need to be sitting here fucking hurting each other, because look what this gets us. No. We need to start hearing each other out. Anyway, so this whole thing, this episode, I'm excited to see, because we have 2 contrasting outlooks on life, and I think it'll be cool to see Mob, who's starting to realize what he wants and starting to actually try to do it, versus someone who's the complete opposite. Like, is he going to be able to even convince this guy of anything? Because he doesn't truly understand everything quite yet. He's still getting there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll have to see. Like, I don't know if Mob's going to be able to get across how he's feeling or how he thinks about things yet. He's, like I said, he's still trying to work on his communication, so we'll see. What else happened? Those guys really tried to use Mob. Ugh. Mob at any point in that could have untied himself and chose not to. Like, what if they tried to hurt him? I hope he would have stood up for himself. Or tried to defend himself. Like, look at the Body Improvement Club. They didn't punch them or hit them in the balls or in the face or kick them in the face, whatever. They did a lot of, like, defending. Like, they pushed them away. They flung them away by their arms or legs. Like, I don't know. Mob probably would have done the same thing then, right? But maybe not, because he doesn't want to use his powers on people. I don't know. I just don't want to see him get hurt, thinking he can't use his powers. Like, if they're gonna hurt you, Mob, you gotta do something, kid. You can't just let someone hurt you. You're the protagonist of your own life. Make yourself happy. Are you gonna be happy if you end up with, like, broken bones and whatever? Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Fingers and shit. I don't want to see that. He's too sweet. No. Anyway, oh my god, this is so bad. I'm so sorry this review sucks. I'm all over the place. Yeah, let's just blame it on the heat. What else happened? Is there anything else? His brother wants powers, psychic powers. I think it's not about power like this guy, Teru. For his brother, he seems to have some, like, great respect. For his brother's... he thinks... correct me if I'm wrong, but does his brother feel that... He has this great respect for psychic abilities. Does he want to, like, do something with it like Mob does? Like, Mob uses his powers to help people, you know? He exercises spirits and shit. Does his brother want to be able to do that so he can help people? Like, all this popularity, blah, 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 that stuff doesn't matter. Who cares about that shit? Like, yeah. I feel you there, dude. But Mob kind of does want what his brother has. This is the thing. Mob might want popularity now, but I'm hoping he reaches a point where he comes to terms with the fact that popularity doesn't equate with happiness. It's not. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what else to say. I need to stop. Yeah, if this is YouTube, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified. My hair's everywhere. To be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.